Guys and girls, welcome to my gameplay video. It's my first time commentating on one, so yeah, see how this goes. I'm not really used to doing commentaries. I just post my vids up and stuff, but yeah. So today I've got for you a Battle Royale gameplay. Solos. I usually play a lot of plunder, but I thought I'd go for something different, have a little change. So I was on the phone, so I ended up right at the edge of the map, being the last person to jump out of the plane here. So I didn't really go into this match with a plan. I just thought, you know what, let's see how it goes. So I see a couple guys landing on the hills. I make it a habit of lingering in the air for a while. So I'll glide in the air for a while to see where everyone's going to, and then I'll try to land at a decent distance between two people. Because the thing is, if you land by an enemy, they can hear your parachute, and then the thing is, if they've landed and they've managed to pick up a gun, you're just like a sitting duck. You land, and it takes like half a second for you to be able to, what do you call it, to react anyway. So you release the shoot, and then you're literally stunned for half a second when you land, and then they'll start shooting you, and you've only got a pistol. Gulag. Yeah, so my plan now is just to see what's going on, loot up, get some money, and you know, see if anyone's nearby. But I remember two enemies landed to the left when I was landing, and one to my right, so I know there's a guy nearby. So I'm just taking my time, creeping through. I don't like to run so much as well, because you know, people can hear your footsteps and stuff. So yeah, I've come to this house now. Look at this guy sitting in the corner. Get out of that corner. He had quite a few things there as well. You know what, it's funny though, because in Battle Royale, like, more often than not, the first box actually gives you a gas mask if you land in the right place, which is always handy, because at the beginning you need the gas mask just in case you're not quick enough. So I see this guy shooting. Look, start getting shot at. Right. We'll get down, put on some armor plates, at least one. So this guy is underneath me still, but I can't see him at the moment, and I know that person's shooting at me from over there in the other house opposite. So I've got to just try to stay alive here. It always seems to be the case as well. Like, you see one person and someone else sees you. So as I was saying before, I landed by 3 people. Killed one, and then the other one underneath me was getting shot at or shooting at someone else, and then someone else was shooting at me. So yeah, so I just had to listen out for any footsteps and then put my armor plates on. Now the thing about armor plates is they are quite noisy, so anyone running past, they can literally hear you putting on your armor plates. So that can cause you to get killed as well sometimes. So I always try to listen out for any footsteps or make sure no one's around before I put them on. Look, this guy's shooting at me as well. He's a fair distance away though. So I just wanted to make sure that he was in a that he was shooting me from where I thought he was shooting me from. But yeah, so my trick to this game, I didn't win this match, by the way. I came 12th, but to be honest, I liked the way I played. I liked the way I played it because it was quite composed. I stayed out on the edge of the zone most of the time. I didn't rush. When I saw the gas coming in, I'd judge the speed of the gas. So yeah, that's another thing. If you panic when the gas is coming in, you start to make wrong decisions and you run as well, which is never good because people can hear your footsteps. So I see the gas coming in. It's gonna take 1 minute 40 to get in now. So I know those guys, they've seen me as well. I'm just thinking whether they're coming in nearby, whether they're in the buildings nearby now as well. So I'm just leaving it to the last second, as I can see that the zone isn't too far away from me. Right, time to make a run for it. Now, another good tip for you guys is stay by cover. Like here, I saw this box, but I chose not to bother getting it because I'd have to go around the other side of that bus. Look, I seen a stack of money though, and I'm definitely going back for that. But yeah, if you have to go on the other side of the bus, you're putting yourself at risk of getting shot, because there's like you have to go into the bus and then come out from the other door or through the door, and if anyone sees you, they're just gonna shoot you. They can even shoot you through the bus. So there's no point in that. Sometimes you gotta make decisions like that, and plus the gas was closing in, so you have to weigh up your options, whether you've got enough time or not. Sometimes you do have enough time and you kind of misjudge it, but it's better to be safe than sorry. The gas is unforgiving, to say the least. So I thought I'd pick up a bounty contract. So because it does two things. Obviously, it gives you more money when you complete the bounty contract, but the main thing is it points out where your closest enemy is. Well, maybe not even the closest one, but it shows you where there's an enemy. Because like now that the loadout drops there, if I hadn't have picked up the bounty contract, I'd probably run towards the loadout drop and then get killed by the person who's the bounty. So I'm just taking my time. I know someone's gonna try to go there. Look, see them in there? See them on the right hand side. Now usually I'll burst the AK because it's got a lot of recoil. So yep, got my kilo class now. So I use the lightweight suppressor on my kilo class just to not slow me down too much. Single guard 16.6 inch barrel, which helps with the bullet velocity. So you see that? Yeah, mount the weapon, no recoil whatsoever. That's the bounty down. Paid $6,000 for that. Now you're always gonna want to keep checking your surroundings when you're on the outskirts of the gas, because people that have been caught out, people that have been caught out in the gas and stuff, they will be running. So you gotta be careful of those kind of people. Gotta be very careful. So I'm just looting up, but there's certain places I don't really want to go. So you see, I heard a box in that garage just a minute ago, just a second ago, but putting yourself in, going into a place where there's only one exit in Battle Royale sometimes is not good. You get pinned in there, people start shooting RPGs at you, or they just wait for you to come back out of there, and then you're sort of stuck, you know. So try to give yourself a fighting chance. So I hear a few boxes here, but I'm not really trusting the speed of the gas. As you can see, it's quite quick. Now I'm by. Reason why I'm creeping now, I've realized the gas is at walking speed, and there may be people in these houses, so I don't want them to hear me running. That's the reason why I'm walking, and then crouch walking when I get by buildings. That's a good tip for you guys. You gotta be very careful, because nowadays in Call of Duty, there's a lot of people that use headsets to play, and yeah, they can hear like more or less exactly where you are, where you're walking or running. So now you'll notice you can't hear my footsteps at all. And look, the gas is going exactly the speed of a crouch walk, so bear that in mind. You don't need to run all the time. See, look at this. He's jumped down off the roof. If I had been running, he would have heard me. He would have just waited for me and shot me down.
Contract failed. Objectives out of range.
So what we got now? 3 kills so far. 54 enemies left, and I'm by the Verdansk graveyard. So yeah. So I was saying, a good strategy, just staying on the outskirts, looking left and right. I don't know where that guy's gone, so I'm a bit cautious. Then I seen him, he's just gone up onto that roof. And the funny thing is, I don't know how he just got up onto that roof, because I didn't see a ladder there. It's weird. So yeah, I've seen him, I know he's up there, but I don't really want to be opening any doors and alerting him of my presence there. So I'm just creeping round. I know you'll be lurking on the edge of the building.
Safe zone relocated.
Yeah, so where we at? The 3rd zone? Yeah, 3rd zone. So now I'm thinking I gotta use this wall for cover. There he is there. Bam. Yeah, he weren't happy about that at all. I wouldn't be either, to be fair. He thought he was safe there, but you know, can't be poking your head off the side of a building. I'm using the perks I'm using at the moment. So once you get that loadout drop, it gives you obviously your weapon from multiplayer, so you can choose a class, and I'm using
This is here if you need.
Cold-Blooded for the first perk, which means it allows me to be out in the open and snipers can't just see me with thermal scopes. Kill streaks can't see me, like sentry guns or helicopters or anything like that. Second perk is Ghost. You're always going to want to use Ghost, because people get UAVs, they'll know exactly where you are on the map. And yeah, it just makes your life easier if you go on Ghost. And the last perk is Amped. So Amped makes you switch your weapons quicker. So it comes in handy, especially if you don't have a pistol as a second weapon.
Enemy UAV
When you
overhead.
got the pistol, you switch to the pistol. It's quick. So say you run out of bullets or anything like that, you switch to the pistol and you can get some shots off with that and finish people off. Right, so this guy's shooting at me from on top of the tower. I see him up there, just about seeing him up there. It's very far though, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just taking some shots at him to make him panic a bit and hopefully make him jump down from the tower, because if he's up there and he's got a sniper rifle, it's dangerous for me. So I'm trying to use the bridge as cover now. Now I realize because it's the third zone, there's like what, 38 people left, so people by now must have ghost and have loadout drops. So I'm just gonna chill here and check the edges, check the perimeter, even though I'm coming from there and I've killed 4 people there, so there shouldn't be anyone there, but you never know, because you might get someone rotating around the edges of the map trying to loot, find weapons. They might have run out of bullets or anything, so they're looking for weapons around. So yeah, gotta keep your eyes peeled. So I'm staying near the edge of the gas still, but I always want to stay not right on the edge of the gas, but close enough for, okay, I've seen someone up there. Here he is coming down the hill. So I'm just gonna mount my weapons, go to that tree for cover, mount weapon. See, when you mount the weapon, no recoil, or hardly any recoil. Finish him, check around to see if anyone's coming. Grab whatever. There's a gas mask there, but I've already got one, so yeah, let's carry on.
Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone.
Now this is a part where I don't really like, because I noticed
This is here if you need. Vendor
there's
here
no
if you
cover
need.
whatsoever in the middle of that road. Like, well, there is, but you gotta get to it. So like that bench, the rock there. So I've used this little ditch here just to check around, see what's going on. Check up on the roofs over there to see if there's any snipers looking. Looks clear, so I think
Enemy UAV
here's the
overhead.
first piece of cover. It's gonna be that. Get behind there. Get behind there. Have a look. Make sure there's no one just pointing down their sniper scopes anywhere. Because that's just, it's so annoying when you get out in the open and someone just shoots you with a sniper rifle. You're just like, oh, all of that for nothing. So now we've got a bounty contract, but it's up on the roof and I don't really want to risk it. Now, this is where I made a huge mistake. So now I've bought a UAV, I haven't used it, and then I've bought another kill streak. So obviously it's cancelled my UAV, which wasn't smart at all, because right now I guarantee if I had used a UAV, I would have picked up a couple enemies on there and at least known where there was the biggest threats. Yeah, so I'm just waiting it out here to see if I hear anyone. Don't hear anyone coming, so I'm just checking where the next nearest buy station is, because I know people will be heading there. So we're gonna go in that direction and try to pick off anyone that's going towards it. So I'm not seeing anyone at the moment. Yeah, those little runs across the road are very nerve-wracking. So I don't know if anyone's in this building here. but that's why I'm crouch walking, just to make sure that no one hears me. Now, I think this decision here cost me my game, because basically now the gulag's closed, you gotta make the right decisions because you can't come back. Now basically I chose to go to the left, even though I know I seen someone just landing in there and another guy running towards the buy station, and there's a loadout.
That's the target.
So
Hit them now.
I should have really gone to that buy station on the right hand side in hindsight, because guaranteed there would have been less people there. So I've sent the crew, what you call that, cluster strike over towards that side, but I'm risking it here because there ain't much cover. I'm out in the open. I've just got these rocks for cover. Yeah, so 16 people left. Now, to be fair, I could be focusing on the loadout drop to see anyone who's just come back in or whatever. That's 113 meters to the right. I should have gone towards the stadium. Would have been much easier than here. Now, this is where I die. But basically,
Enemy UAV overhead.
what I realized I did wrong was I didn't trust my gas mask. Now I've got a gas mask on. I didn't need to actually follow the gas, but I've jumped out the window here. I'm being killed. So always trust the gas mask. Well, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe, and see you around.